Yo, what's
Yo,
good, man? How you doing?
doing all right, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, doing great, man. Excited to have you on, man. I'm excited to have you
I'm
on, yo.
I'm happy to be on, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Look, it's funny you come on today, right? Because of everything that
Yeah,
happened this morning. With everything that happened this morning, bro.
I cannot wait to dive into that because I've been watching the market
Yeah.
and I'm not panicking. I don't feel no type of way about it. If anything, I'm happy about it
Yes, sir.
because I mean we'll get into it.
Yo,
But
let's go ahead and dive into it. First off, go ahead, introduce yourself, Spence. Go ahead, introduce yourself real quick.
so I mean y'all know my name is Spencer by now. I'm originally from Richmond, you know. Um I got into I took a liking to crypto back in 2017, and it just caught my interest. It mainly just caught my interest because I took I took I took on to it when I noticed how easy it was to make money on it. So when I was much younger, I was into like penny stocks.
Mm,
I was trying my hand then, and I was doing, research on all these different companies, trying to figure out, what their purpose was, what they were trying to do, how they planned on growing, what their money was looking like, what their earnings was going to be, just all these different things, and what their plan was to, take emergence in the market to find their place. And so I started with penny stocks. I didn't do too good. I learned, took losses, moved
oh,
on, got into stocks, started learning about, you know, how dividends work, just how to make passive income off stocks, learning about ETFs, learning about um, how like you can buy into a bunch of stocks. That's basically what an ETF or mutual fund is. It's a bunch of stocks grouped together. So you're not just putting all your money in one. You're putting your money like across a spread of like a grouping of stocks
mhm.
within that industry. We're different, and over time, those type of funds they grow consistently with an upward trend. It just takes longer.
Yeah.
It's what most people do. Um, when they have like 401ks, most people are not really, they don't really know that that's where their money's going, but they know the returns that they're expecting.
Mhm.
So with that being said, the money they're putting in compounds over time, but they don't exactly know what the money's in because there's so many different companies within that ETF
Mhm.
or that fund. And so, a lot of people they don't manage their own investment account because it's just it requires a lot of attention. It requires a lot of due diligence on their part, and some people may go through advisors. Some people may have like an online account where it's automated, it's set up for them. They don't have to really be in front of a computer all the time or in front of like an advisor telling them this and that. It's kind of just automated, so where you set it up, you set the preferences, and then you just live your life. You put your money into it whenever you get paid on a biweekly basis or bi-monthly, however you set it up. It's really according to, what that person wants. It based on their level of risk. So, you know, they will just set it up on autopilot, let it work, let it do its thing, check on it every year or whatever, see how their account looks, and just be happy. And there's a lot of funds out there that will give you that. Um, It's slow growth though.
Yeah.
So some people don't really want slow growth. They want, moderate to aggressive growth. They want it to come quick. So, to get that, you gotta like, really do your due diligence on these companies. If you really want to see your money go up, then you got to be more actively trading and things like that. So to take it back to crypto, what really drew me in was the fact that the market never closes.
Yeah.
It's 24/7. It will never close. So like crypto is moving up and down overnight when you're sleeping. It's moving when you're up. It's moving when you're working. It's nonstop. So like the different markets you have, the stock market, which is, generally opening up at what, 9:30,
Mm,
closing at 4:30, after hours going to 6, which you really can't participate in unless you got it like that.
yeah.
And then you have the forex market, which is open. Um, I think the forex market is open uh all the time except on the weekend,
Yeah.
I believe. I don't deal with forex no more.
Mm,
Like I have a story with forex too, but it was pretty much open and closed for me because I just I don't know. Like I took interest to it, but I just after a while I just won't feeling it. So I just moved on
uh-huh.
and got into crypto, and forex in a way reminded me of crypto, but crypto is also like the way that these coins are being made is just it really just um it really hones in a focus on technology
Yeah.
and the power, because a lot of these coins that are coming out, you don't know what they are, and you won't know until you look them up. And I was looking over some stuff last night, and I was just trying to get an idea of how many coins are really out here.
Man.
Bro, it's unreal how many coins are
Yo.
coming out, and they're coming out on a daily basis, bro.
Yeah.
And so at this point, there's like at least, and I'm being really, really conservative right now. There's at least 800 coins out,
Yeah.
and that's that's based on the fact that
That's why.
there are certain coins that fall underneath Bitcoin, and there are certain coins that fall underneath Ethereum,
Mm,
and that's due to their blockchains being different. So in some exchanges, you can only use Bitcoin to get whatever coin you're trying to get, or Ethereum to whatever,
okay.
or Ethereum to get whatever you're trying to get.
Hey, Spence. Hey, hold on real
Yeah.
quick. Before you go any further with that, all right? First off, I want to say, yo, Spence didn't give me so much game from the short period of time we've been talking about it. Like, like yo, he been really giving me a lot of game. And yo, me and him been talking and things like that. And Spence know, like, I've been trying to get everybody uh from my recommendation. This is, and everything that we discussing is not investment advice. Everybody needs to do their own due diligence. You do your own research, you come to your own conclusions. But me and Spence been talking about, like, yo, where we see this thing, where we see crypto going in the future. But if Spence, if you could talk about, why do you feel like people should start getting involved with investing in crypto from your opinion?
Well, from my standpoint, it's more than ever now. It's relatively easy to get into, and it gives you. I was just explaining this to my brother last night. Crypto is basically a way for everyone to profit.
Wow.
Everyone can profit off of crypto. All you got to do is just all you got to do is just look into it a little bit and see what you're looking at. If you have any sort of interest in investing, then you should definitely look at crypto. Crypto is not scary. I will tell you that it's not like stock. It is not stock.
Hmm.
It is not Forex. It is its own thing. And there is a real world that you got to enter to understand what's really happening. It's almost like you're stepping into another realm, because that's really what it is, bro. Like there are a lot of exchanges that the US is putting out now for people to get involved with crypto, which makes it easier now But for me, I'm I'm for it and I'm against it
Mm.
because I'm for the ease of access. I'm for, giving everyone a fair chance. I'm for just everyone making a gain because who shouldn't make gain?
Absolutely.
Who shouldn't be able to make gain? But I'm against it because that's not what crypto stands for. That's not how it came into be. Crypto is a decentralized currency, or it's a decentralized, what that basically means is it's not designed to be governed
Yeah.
by anyone. So that's what the term basically means. A lot of these exchanges are centralized. And the way you know that is because you're having to put in your information. You have to put your name in,
Hmm.
your address.
Social
You have to put in.
Security.
Yeah, it's just like you're setting up a brokerage account, right?
Yeah.
But that's not what crypto is about, or that's not what it stands for. So the reason that and this is just, my opinion, but I'm thinking that these exchanges that are coming out, in the States, they they have to make it easy for us because they have to resemble what these, what the regular,
Yeah.
well-known brokerages are, like, TD Ameritrade, or, even these jumps that's coming out now, like Webull and, Robinhood, and, all of those, like, I think Qcoin is one.
Uh-huh.
So, but basically what I'm getting at is any US based exchange has to be easy for you to use in order for you to, use it. It has to make sense. It can't be too complicated. The decentralized exchanges, they're not the same. They are not the same in the way that they're made, like in the way they're put together, in the way they're formatted. So now, back, like, I'm getting ahead of myself. Back when I first got into crypto, decentralized exchanges were like the only thing you could get into to trade coin.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't ask you, well, in my experience, I was a Binance user. And to this day, Binance has the most amount of coins that you can trade. But the problem now is you can't get into Binance if you're in the US, because the US has, like, they tightened down on it. They want people to go through the proper channels so that they can keep tabs on you, so that they can tax you.
Hmm.
And that whole decentralization concept is designed so that you won't be taxed, so that you can take your gain and you can walk away without having to, tell the IRS or whatever, hey, I made X amount of dollars. Do I got to pay tax on it? It's like, no, I don't want to pay tax on it. To
Exactly.
be honest,
That's the reason why I
but
did this.
yeah, I don't want to pay tax on it. But
Yeah.
a lot of people they're thinking that they're getting away with it when they're getting hit with that capital gain tax
Mm.
in the interim. And it's like, well, I thought crypto was, or I thought it is, but we in the US and things are different.
Yeah.
So with that being said, you got to do extra work to, avoid that. And I'm not telling people to avoid the taxes. I'm not telling people to
Yeah. Pay
not
y'all
pay
taxes,
tax.
y'all. Pay y'all taxes, please.
Taxes. You don't want to get in no trouble, but, you know, there are ways around that, like anything else. And if you want it, then you got to do your due diligence. And so, what I know to be true is, get yourself a good VPN, right? That's first. That will enable you to get into the decentralized exchanges. You don't want to go crazy in them though, because, you can get banned. You can get banned for anything
Hmm.
if you go too crazy. So you have to watch how often you trade, and you got to come with a plan. Because if you don't have no plan, then, you'll get red flagged. There's nothing for you to get flagged.
Yeah.
If they see a whole lot of activity, like they'll do that on any exchange. If they see you rapidly trading and you just, you swing trading crazy, they'll red flag you. You know,
Hmm.
because they see what you're trying to do. And so, you regular retail investors, like, you and me, we're not dumping like hundreds of thousands of dollars in the market at a time when we want to. Like, it's a very different game that they play than what we play.
Yeah.
So we have to be careful in how we move it because, we can get red flagged, and you don't want nobody, sending you no mail about nothing, or trying to figure out who you are and what you're doing and how come number, just a bunch of stuff that you just don't want no part of.
Yeah.
Get real dramatic. So with that being said, for me anyway, crypto, I like it. I love it because it's just totally different from anything I've seen. I've made money in it. Right now, as we're speaking, I would like to say it's a bear market. I'm not an advisor. I'm not no one that you can come and see and pay to make money with. But this is just me looking at the market and telling y'all what I'm seeing. And it looks like a bear market to me. I mean, everything is, in red. Everything's bloody.
Hmm.
I've been watching Bitcoin like I can't tell you how long, but like
uh,
I watch it. I watch Bitcoin. I look at Bitcoin over all the other coins. Why? Because Bitcoin is the most dominant coin in the market.
absolutely.
Bitcoin Bitcoin is the indicator that will tell you what the rest of the market is doing. You might have some coins that are, going up in value, or their percentages up in the meantime, but that ain't gonna last if Bitcoin is still tanking.
Mm,
So, uh, according to Robinhood, and I will also share this real quick. Not every price for these coins is accurate.
absolutely.
They
Yeah.
that price is different based on the exchange you're using or the platform you're using. The price is not always the same because that brokerage or that exchange has they have their little fees tied in. They got to make money too, based on how they got to make money based on your trades. So the fee is in there. Some people will call it hidden fees. Yeah, maybe, but it's the price you got to pay to trade, right? So
Absolutely. Yep.
you can't be but so against it if you're trying to make money. You got to pay to play. So
Hmm.
with that being said, expect that because the numbers won't always match up. But the point I'm trying to make is this morning at what 9 o'clock 9:05, Bitcoin hit as low as 29,000.
Yeah. It was
I'm
crazy.
just being approximate. I'm not giving you the exact number because
Yeah.
I'm not looking at it. It touched 29,
Yep.
and um, we were sitting at 60. We were flirting with 63 not too long ago.
Uh,
So if anyone is really like into crypto and remembers when Bitcoin hit 20K for its first time and dipped, people were like, "Well, what's happening? Why is it falling down? It just hit a new all-time high. Why is it falling? Why is it just crumbling like this?" And then Bitcoin hit 20K again, and then it hit 30K, then it hit 40K, and that was, I believe, in the same week.
mm,
And I was just like, "Yo, that's really powerful.
yeah.
I've never seen nothing like that." And that naturally makes me want to get involved and see what else is out there that I can afford. Because obviously, I can't afford a whole Bitcoin, right?
Uh-huh.
I, I'm gonna keep it 100. I ain't got it like that.
Yeah.
But with the whole fractional buying and whatnot, I can grow a small account.
Yep.
So I'm not against that. It just might take a little longer, which is fine because you want to focus on profit, right? So anytime that you're making profit, that's cool because you're not supposed to. My brother tells me this. You're not supposed to win in this game. Like you're
Hmm.
not guaranteed to win.
Yeah.
They don't want you to win. So you really got to be doing your homework to win,
Yeah.
and that's going to guarantee your success. So when I seen Bitcoin hit 29, I was like, wow. And the rest of the market followed that, bro. So like when that dip hit on the chart, every like I would say maybe like I haven't looked at coin market cap yet, but my watch list on Robinhood, all my crypto and my watch list had the same exact
It's the
dip. Had the
same.
same
It's looking the exact. All the charts look the same right now, bro. All of them.
all of them.
All of
And that's why I say Bitcoin should be used as the indicator. to
I
see
got
what the rest of the market's doing, because that's the most dominant coin. If you go on coinmarketcap.com, I promise you Bitcoin is at the top of the list.
yeah,
And it has been since crypto has been, since you have even found out of crypto. Since I've known of crypto, it's been at the top of the list.
yeah.
And it's never like, I don't know if it's ever hit number 2. And if it did, it wasn't long, because that market cap can, get a little tricky as more news and more things come out about each coin respectively. So like if there's good news coming out about Bitcoin, you might think it's going to go up, it might go down some, and then another coin might jump above it. And there could be some bad news come out about Bitcoin might come back up to its top spot. Sometimes the opposite, makes the coin move in a positive way.
Yeah.
I've seen that with stocks. That happens a lot with stocks, actually. Like you might see some good news come out about a company, or so you think is good, and then that stock or that company,
Well,
they lose a little.
I heard something yesterday. They said whenever you hear good news, UCNBC, right? For the stock
Yeah,
market, they say whatever they say, do the opposite.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's a real thing, man. That's a real thing.
I used to.
Hey,
Oh, go ahead.
I want to ask you a quick question, man, because we talking about like how like we in a bear market right now, right? And it was looking real bad. I woke up, half my portfolio was gone. You know what I'm saying? It was a real bear market, but I know for me, and like I said, none of this is investment advice. But me and you talk, we know we have an idea of the future of cryptocurrency. So for me,
Yeah,
I'm like, let me get my money together. I'm about to get ready to go on a buy-in spree right now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Just looking at the market from your perspective, where do you see this crypto market heading? And like, do you think crypto is something that's going to stay around for a while? Do you think it's something that could be up there on the same light as like the stock market? Like, what's your thoughts as far as the future for crypto?
Me personally, I think crypto is gonna exceed the expectation of everyone.
Mm,
I think it will be bigger, if not already bigger than the stock market. There are already some coins that are bigger than companies that have been around since before we were even born.
yeah,
So that tells me already that people want this. There is value in this. A perfect example I can give you, and you know, I feel like is so many other examples I can give, right? But this example, I'm gonna use Dogecoin.
okay,
Everyone, uh, everyone has. It seems like everyone has an opinion of Dogecoin, right?
yeah,
People have kind of like said the same thing about it, and there's a group for every coin, right? There's a group for every coin that will say good things about it. There's a group for every coin that will say bad things about it. But Dogecoin in particular was nothing for a long time. Dogecoin was basically like it was less than a penny. It was like you couldn't even get anything. It wasn't like like when you look at a stock and you see its dollar amount, like you see its price, like you can hold that in your hand.
yeah,
You can't hold what Dogecoin is worth in your hand. It's not even worth a penny yet.
yeah,
So how can you hold that in your hand? You can't hold like a fraction of a penny in your hand physically. So when Dogecoin was like super cheap, it was like people had the idea that, oh, you know, if it becomes something cool, if not, I'm not worried. I'll put some money in it. I'll put like a little bit in it, like $20 or whatever.
yeah,
And other people that are like, it's a shit coin. It's not gonna do anything. It has no value. It has no purpose. It doesn't have any fundamentals. They're not seeking to do anything different. They just exist, right? Over time, that price started to move. Dogecoin hit a penny. So a lot of people were looking at it different then. And there were a lot of millionaires that were made overnight because of that penny.
That's
A lot
crazy.
of millionaires, a lot of millionaires came from Dogecoin, bro. So when people talk bad about Dogecoin, they don't take into account all the millionaires that came from Dogecoin.
Yeah.
If you just go, bro, if you just go on Reddit right now and you type in Dogecoin, you will see so many testimonies, so many stories from people that came up, and it was like they've been holding it for a couple years or more, and just forgot about it. Came back and was just essentially rich.
That's crazy.
Essentially rich.
Yeah.
This what you. That's why I made a Facebook post not too long ago. I was talking about crypto. I was like, bro, there's a lot of lazy millionaires coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of millionaires that ain't did no real work. They just seen the opportunity to get in something really cheap, really low, low value, and then they gave it time, and boom, people started catching on to it because it's affordable,
Yeah.
and it's a meme coin. So people talk bad about meme coins because they don't have no, they don't have no transactional value. Like you can't use them nowhere, you can't buy nothing with them. You can't you just can't do a lot with them except hold them, buy them, sell them, hold them. You can't do nothing with them. Like they don't really serve no purpose yet.
Mm-hmm.
And some of that has changed already.
Yeah.
I believe I believe it's BitPay, I think, that now has incorporated Dogecoin as one of the coins that you can do transactions with.
Wow.
So you know
Mark Cuban, you could buy like Dallas Mavericks tickets and Dallas
that's
Mavericks
what,
memorabilia with that. Mark Cuban, yo.
that's what I'm saying. It's a small step in the direction of being a bigger, having more real world use.
Yeah.
So it's people will say what they want to say, but over time everything evolves. Everything evolves. And Dogecoin is a meme coin. So I had said in one of your lives, matter of fact, that meme coins are hot right now.
Yeah.
They're
You sent me the DM with the
yeah,
article.
yeah.
Uh
And so one of those meme coins is I'm sure you probably know now, is the Shiba Inu.
I've been watching that.
And yo, that thing blew up really quick.
Yeah.
Right now it's not looking too hot, but it kind of, in my opinion, it opened the door for more meme coins because when I seen Shiba Inu, I was like, okay, let me go and see what else is falling in line with this coin.
Mm.
Because if you take notice to these coins, they kind of have relatives. They kind of have coins that are like cousins of each other,
Okay.
brothers and sisters of each other, or whatever. Like they have similarities, so to speak. So after I noticed Shiba Inu, I noticed Kishu Inu.
Mm.
I noticed Akita Inu. I noticed other joints like you got Doge. I noticed Hoj. I noticed Soj. There are other joints that people don't know about. So, you guys do your research, man. It's so many of them. There's so many of them I don't even know about. And
Yeah.
if you look at what their value is right now, it's so low.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them are so new. When you look at their price, it's like the decimal point. The decimal point is like point 0.000000000. Like it ain't worth anything.
Yeah.
But as soon as that decimal point starts to change, that money's getting made. Like when Shiba Inu started going up, I think the most I seen it go up was like 2,500%.
Yeah. It was crazy in a day.
Like
It was wild, man.
even like $100 is bringing you back some sort of return.
Yeah.
Like you're putting a comma on that before it's over with.
Yeah.
You
From a
know?
day. From a day. And that's
Yeah, like
yo.
like I seen like I'm on the gram. I follow a lot of different people, and I seen one guy. He posted someone else's gain, they invested, I think, $400 into one of these meme coins, and I think they cashed out when it was at like 7,400. You're not getting that nowhere. You're not getting that.
That
You're not able to get that from no bank. You're not able to get that like hustling, like maybe, but you're not doing nothing for that. You're putting your money in something and you're walking away with return, and all you spent was a little bit of time.
yeah,
And
that's wild.
these coins, all they need is time. There is development behind each and every coin, believe it or not.
Yeah,
That's the only, like, they're not gonna just, a coin is not just gonna come up out of nowhere with no like paperwork, no information. There's gonna be something. If you look on CoinMarketCap, I say CoinMarketCap a lot because that's like a really valuable resource. Like, it will show you all the coins, all of them, generally all of them,
mm,
and they give you what exchange is tied to the coin, like what market the coin is involved in. There's a website for each coin. Like, there is a website for each coin that you look up, and
mm,
some of them, they're not really telling you nothing except how to buy it.
yeah,
Some of them are really telling you what they aim to do, what their mission is, like things that they've done in their community and abroad. These coins are companies. That's important to know too. These coins are companies. They're not just trying to get you to buy in. These coins are trying to like be more than what you know them to be. Excuse me. So when you look at it like this, these coins are companies of the future. This is probably how we're going to be living as the future makes its way into our lives. Like, it's already making its way into our lives. You can have crypto on a debit card.
absolutely.
It converts within the transaction. So, you could like it's there are Visa cards that have crypto on them. You can go in the store, swipe, and the conversion happens right there. It's like you don't have to do no real, no nothing. Like, you don't have to do no formulas. You don't got to break nothing down. It's happening for you. But that's on the premise that it's allowed by the U.S. So there's that, right?
Yeah,
But you know, it's very vast. It's very like it's a whole new world, man.
yo,
And
hey, everybody, this dude Spence is dropping so many gems for y'all. Like so
like it,
many gems, bro. I appreciate this dude so much. Cause that coin market cap, bro. Before I do anything, I go straight to that page. You know what I'm saying? I go straight there. I've been looking at stuff, man. And like we said, man, y'all make sure y'all do y'all due diligence. These are just our opinions. This is not financial advice or anything like that. But man, make sure y'all do y'all due diligence, man, and pay attention to what's going on around you. If you pay
yeah,
attention, you'll see like, yo, it's a shift. Man, they putting
yeah,
out too much money right now. Inflation is starting to go crazy. The dollar not worth nothing. You got to see
mm-mm,
where everything is kind of heading towards right now, and that's why like I'm such a big advocate. Spencer's such a big advocate. Like is and this is the like Spence said, bro. It doesn't take a lot of money I
no,
don't know. Spence told y'all it's been people that made millions off of Dogecoin. And people in the
bro.
crypto, it's a lot of people that don't take Dogecoin seriously. You know what I'm saying? They don't
I'm
take it
telling you,
seriously.
I'm I'm telling you now. I have grown my account with Doge.
Yeah, me
So
too.
all of the naysaying, all of that negative talk, it doesn't matter to me
Yeah,
because you got to get in where you fit in.
yeah. And
And that's really it.
and the thing is, man, we're still early in this stage. We still very early in this whole
Very,
cryptocurrency. You know what I'm saying?
very,
Spence know like we still early. So it's a lot of
very
people
early.
that can still get in without a lot of money, unlike the stock market. You know what I'm saying? And also too, I want to put this out there. And and like I'm a financial coach and everything, man. So, I never downplay the stock market, or traditional investing because everybody got their own lane. This crypto game is
Hmm.
different. you can wake up one morning and have your portfolio be gone. You got to make sure, you know what I'm saying?
You can.
You know,
You can. It'll be dipped down so bad you'll be like, man, this
yo,
is a scam.
it'll test you, bro. So, everything not meant for everybody. But one of the
No.
things I will say is, man, make sure, you invest what you can afford. And that's for the stock market or for the cryptocurrency market. Invest what you can afford, man. Don't put your whole life savings into something, especially if you ain't did the research, especially if
Right.
you just going off of what people say. What people say should just make you start your research process and take a look into it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but if you look at what the stock market then did over the last year, and then you look at what crypto did over the last year, hey,
Bro,
it's
there's like
it's
no
crazy,
comparison to it.
man. Hey, y'all do
No
y'all research
comparison to
and
it.
look into it, man. Even like I'll say this, I studied probably 40 to 50 different cryptocurrencies over the last year. I
Mm-hmm.
think the lowest return I saw was like about 200%. That's like the lowest one, yo. I was like, hold on a second. I like time out. 200%. That's the lowest one. I think Bitcoin over the last year is at 3,600%. Ethereum, I think, at like 4,000%. Like, yo, it's different, and it's just starting, man.
Just beginning.
It's just
Just beginning.
starting, yo. People just now starting to catch the wave, man, and that's why, like, I always advocate for it so hard, because I want to spread the message, because I don't want people to say, "Oh, I ain't know about it," and miss the
Right.
wave, because me and you, bro, like you and Spence been in it for a couple of years now, like he benefited from now, and it's only gonna get better for him, because also it's a thing called oh dang, it just had in my head um cost averaging, dollar cost
Dollar cost averaging.
dollar cost averaging, right? That's a big thing, man. Buying low and putting your money in and everything at a low price, and then as it grows, it's basically what's the number that the coin or your stock has to be above in order for you to make a profit. The lower you buy, your
Right.
average stays low. So as it goes up more, you got more of a profit margin. And so, that's something, that we talked about as well. But I kind of want to switch topics, because we probably going to be on for like another about 10, 15 minutes. And I know Spence is like real big on self-growth, self-development, man. I definitely want
Oh
to
yeah.
touch on that. But before we touch on it, do you got any, like, what's some of the popular coins that you like right now? That's not financial advice, just something that you like, that you kind of big on.
Right now, I'm a really big fan of Ethereum right now because
Mm-hmm.
I see what's really happening with it, and it's opening the door for a lot of coins. And almost all of the meme coins that are coming out now are on the Ethereum blockchain, and so that's saying something. That's saying a whole lot about the coin, about Ethereum itself, because the blockchain is making it so that all these developers are able to make a coin on that blockchain, and um, it's a little pricey
Yeah.
when you're dealing with these Ethereum based coins because of gas fees, and the gas fees, they go up as coins become more and more popular, and it puts strain on the network. It makes the miners work harder, and that's where the gas fee goes. Man, I'm telling you, I seen something last night. Um, this person did not disclose how much of a coin they bought. Um, I think they had bought Shiba Inu,
Mm-hmm.
and they said they paid like up to like $1,200 in gas fees. These
Wow.
fees,
That's
these
crazy.
fees do not. It's like they don't stay. They're not fixed. They go up, and it's crazy because you can end up paying more in a gas fee than you pay for the actual investment.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I got my brother on Shiba Inu and Kishu Inu,
Mm.
and the gas fee was like, uh, we paid maybe like around $100, $100 to $120 between that, first transaction. And
For the Shiba
the
Inu?
second time it was around $300 something.
That's
So
crazy.
I was noticing, all right, this fee is increasing. That has to mean that people are buying this coin up. The trend is going up. Like people are hyping it. And I'm going on the Reddit and I'm looking it up, and people are like, buy sheep, hold sheep, like
Yeah,
treating it like Doge again.
yeah,
Same old thing. Just, you know, same old thing. I go on CoinMarketCap and look at the price of it. It's literally like 0.0000143.
yeah,
It's like, bro, like you're if you dump $100 in it or $300 in it, you're probably walking away with like millions, if not billions, of coins.
yeah,
So if that coin ever hits a penny, you're walking away with at least six figures.
yeah.
At least,
At
bro.
least.
At least.
That's
And
crazy.
you know, it's like the more you put into it, say like you put 1,000 into it, you're probably gonna, you know, stumble on like like trillions of coins. I don't know, maybe like 10 to 15 for 1,000, 10 to 15 trillion coins. If that joint hits a penny, I've done the math on it. If it hits a penny,
Yeah.
bro, you're good. You can take that money and you can do whatever else you want with it. You can start a business. You can go and, you know, invest in other things. You know, grow your account. You can, you know, you can do a lot with money, bro. Because I'll tell you like this. I was told this by an older guy. At least, I don't know, at least like 5 years ago. I remember it like it was yesterday. He said a lot of people think that money is the root of all evil, right?
Mm,
People give money a bad rap. Most of the time, that's because, you know, money is like what you need to do everything, and if there's a lack, then they have some sort of like negative perception about money. But he told me people think money is the root of all evil, but money gives you options in life. If you don't have no money, you don't have an option. You gotta take what you're given.
mm,
So if somebody gives you a choice, and you know, if somebody gives you two choices, and one choice is you can do this with no money, or you can do this with money, chances are the option that you gotta pay is gonna give you more in return.
mm.
You know, versus just getting something for free. It's almost like anything. Like if you go online and you try to make an account, like, you know, you create a subscription for whatever service, and they give you the free service and then they give you the paid service. The paid service is going to give you more than the free. So it's kind of like that, right?
Mm.
But then he said, um, you know, not only does money give you options, but options builds your future.
Yeah,
So, you know, you want to be able to have a choice in your future. You want to be able to make choices that will shape your future. If you don't have a choice, how can you shape your future?
absolutely.
And I don't mean to say that, you know, money is everything, because it's not. I mean, look at what happened to Bill and Melinda Gates. Money is not everything.
Mm.
Look at what happened with Jeff Bezos and his wife. Money's not everything, bro. There's a lot that goes into, you know, just life in general. Money just makes it easier. Money gives you options. Money makes it so that you don't gotta suffer. So it's, you know, it's a tool at the end of the day. You gotta work with your tools. Your tools give you leverage. You know, you can, you know, have easier lifestyle when you have abundance of money or what you need to get stuff done.
Yeah,
And when you don't, it's harder. So that's all. That's the only point I was trying to make with that. And I remember that because, you know, this came from a guy that only worked to put his money in the stock that the, you know, to buy a company stock.
mm,
He only worked to buy stock. He did not need to work. He was of that age where he did not need to work. and he worked 2 jobs, and he told me that he was just taking the money that he was working for and buying the stocks up.
That's crazy.
And the stocks that he worked, like the companies that he worked for, he was getting dividends on. So as he's compounding his investments, he's getting dividends every quarter. It's like, bro, you're buying your income. You are basically buying your income. You're getting passive income based on their investments you're making. So what kind of, that's power, bro. Like the bank is gonna give you what?
0.01.
On a regular savings account, what? You know, bro. You know. What are you gonna get?
0.01%,
On an
0.02%.
annual return?
Uh,
It's laughable. So it's like even on like a high yielding checking account or savings account, you're not getting what crypto can give you.
they give you 0.5%.
Like, I will tell you this. I hold stock. I hold crypto. My stocks have taken a long time to get to where they're at. My crypto, on the other hand, not the case. It's
Oh,
not
man.
the case.
Duh.
So
Hey, look.
I say that to say everyone should get involved if they can manage it.
Mm,
Um,
what you can afford.
yeah, what you can afford because it's affordable. You don't have to panic and suffer from, FUD or FOMO. And in
Yeah.
case no one knows what those terms mean, FUD is fear, uncertainty, and doubt.
Hmm.
And FOMO is the fear of missing out.
Yep.
There's no need for that. One thing that I remember that helps me every time I look at crypto or every time I'm thinking about it, whenever I'm doing anything crypto related, I remember someone just found out about crypto today.
Yeah.
Their very first anything, they just stumbled across it. Someone talked about it, they overheard it, or they seen something somewhere and made them look it up. They just found out.
Yeah.
They haven't even invested yet. They just started reading about it.
Yeah.
So that puts things into perspective for me. I'm not late. You're not late. No one's late.
Yeah.
It's not something to be looked at like that. You just missed your train. Wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Because the trains are going to the same place. They're
And,
going to the moon, baby.
and like you said, bruh, to the moon, bruh. It's so many different ones. And when look, when Spence say this is like a real, like, it's like a whole ecosystem. You got
Yeah.
certain coins that do this. You got certain coins that do that. You got certain coins used for filing and storing information. You got certain coins
Yep.
for betting. It's like it's so wild. And from what I've seen, all of it is going up. Like, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might be different pace, different. Some blowing up a little bit faster than others, but from what I've been seeing, it's the whole ecosystem going up, man. Everything is kind of intertwined between everything, man. And y'all just got to do y'all research, man. Hey, look, hey Spence, I'm gonna go ahead. We gotta go ahead and get ready to shut it off. But we gonna get back together again. We gonna have
Yeah, man.
another one, man, because we still got a lot more we gotta touch on, yo. Like,
We're just scratching the surface.
bruh, we ain't even give them a quarter of what they really need to know. Because I definitely want people I want to touch on next time, like how to get started. You know what I'm saying? Like how to
Yeah.
get started on it. Like some of the things you need to know. Because I know
Yeah.
I made a mistake and bought crypto on like Robinhood, and things like that. Not knowing like, yo, you don't really own the crypto on
Right.
those platforms. So I really want to kind of dig into, some of that stuff as well. But bro, I appreciate you for coming out, man. Like you dropped so many jewels, man. Jewels and
It's a
jewels.
pleasure.
Yo, so
It's a
many
pleasure,
jewels,
brother.
man. And we're gonna definitely get back up and do this again, man. But I want to thank everybody that tuned in. This is another middle of the week episode, and just for anybody else that comes and joins on or listens to this live, I'll be going live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Every Sunday I'll be going live. It's real interactive. We'll have different things we'll talk about. I'll get topics from people in the comments section so we can talk about it, make it real interactive. But Spence, man, we definitely gonna get back up, bro. I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
You always teaching me something every time I jump on, so we gonna get back to it though. All right.
All right, bro.
All right now. Hey, y'all take care. Peace.
Take care.